Welcome to The Educator. My name is Martin Botha. I hope you enjoy this presentation. In this presentation, we are taking a look at Life of Pi's chapters 70 to 84. Pi claims and establishes shared territory. He learns to use turtle shells as shields against the tiger's attacks. Pi's establishing his superiority as alpha male represents another milestone for him. In making himself into a tiger tamer, Pi conquers the fear which had earlier paralyzed him. Another milestone is Pi gathering his strength and mastering his squeamishness to butcher a turtle. Pi wishes he had a book, in particular a book of scripture, and describes keeping a diary. Pi tries to elevate his spirits through religious rituals and by singing happy birthday to his mother. Pi's wish for a holy scripture to read in order to raise his spirits and to allow him to escape from his situation reminds us of his religious nature. Having mastered some basic skills for survival, as well as the tiger, Pi now has time and energy for leisure. Pi uses the practice of cleaning up after Richard Parker to enforce his position as alpha male. He shifts from lifeboat rations to the sea as his source of food. These chapters emphasize how desperate and how divided Pi is. He is ruler over a tiger by sheer will, yet so pathetic that he eats the animal's feces. This also shows his further descent into animalism and his resemblance to the hyena. Pi begins catching sharks for food. Richard Parker injures his paw in a fight with a shark. Pi thinks about all creatures being both interdependent and ruthless. Chapter 80 marks another victory for Pi's mastery of the tiger. In Chapter 81, Pi explains the tiger's seasickness in biological terms, but sees it as a miraculous godsend for his survival. Pi realizes he has started to eat like the tiger in his rush to get his share of food. A powerful storm damages the raft and lifeboat. Pi finds much of the food is gone, and his leg is badly cut, but that he has managed to save the whistle. He catches and eats birds, some of which he shares with Richard Parker. Pi is now consciously aware of his animalism. Pi's ability to wonder over the intelligence and beauty of the whales and dolphins shows that, despite all he has been through, he still has a religious soul. In Chapter 84, he imagines the whales being in a fable, such as one of the animal stories he used to like as a child, and anthropomorphizes them. Pi admits in Part 1 that I quite deliberately dressed wild animals in tame costumes of my imagination, but I never deluded myself as to the real nature of my playmates. While Pi is able to view animals in a detached scientific way, he gives in from time to time to the childish notion of anthropomorphizing them. For example, the whales, Orange Juice in chapters 46 and 47, and Richard Parker in chapter 94. He also talks to Richard Parker as if he is a person. Thank you for watching The Educator. Please remember to subscribe on YouTube for more presentations.